in this verse that it is not God's desire, okay, that any of us perish. Ezekiel 18:23. It says here, this is the Lord speaking. It says, "Do I take any pleasure in the death of the wicked? Do I take any pleasure in the death of the wicked, declares the sovereign Lord. Rather, am I not pleased when they turn from their ways and live?" This is God speaking now, speaking in the word of God. Says, "Do I take any pleasure in the death of the wicked?" God doesn't take the pleasure in the destruction or the perishing of sinners. Not at all. In fact, if the opposite. He says, "Rather, am I not pleased? Am I God not happy when they turn from their ways, from the evil ways, and live?" So God doesn't want us to perish. Sin, rebellion, separates us from the world of from the presence of God. Sin separates us from the presence of God, not just in this life, but eternally. And that's why the world is in the state that it is right now. Because if we move away from the light, who is Jesus, who is God, we end up walking in darkness. And that's why Jesus says, "Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." The reason why our world is in the state that it is in right now, instead of spiritual darkness, is because people love darkness rather than light. They've moved away from Christ, moved away from God, and now we're walking in darkness. And the thing about darkness is this: evil has now become good, and good has now become evil. And God is saying to us and warning us, listen, I take no pleasure in the death of the wicked. I take no pleasure in anybody perishing. Rather, I am pleased when they turn from the wicked ways and live.